So one of the probably obvious topics that we come across is Amazon. Amazon is potentially a place to sell for e-commerce, but also potentially your biggest competitor. And this is becoming more and more the case for almost every business, especially in our industry. We work with almost all of our customers are e-commerce businesses, or the portion of the business that we're working with is e-commerce. And Amazon is becoming harder and harder for customers, I think, to work with. And so you can sell on Amazon, but they take a margin. You don't own the customer, you don't own the customer experience. So the big question is, how do you beat Amazon? And there's a lot of ways, but here are 5 kind of like simple ways that I think have been extremely effective and we've seen be really successful. And those 5 ways are: 1 is have some sort of custom product, whether it's your own product that you manufacture that's very unique, and then people want to go to your site and buy that product. But also more than that, maybe some sort of custom product experience where you can literally, like Nike is obviously the best example of that. You can customize the shoe, but there's a lot of technologies out there that we work with that can get you up and running with a custom product experience for a pretty affordable price. So you don't have to build what Nike has. You can do this for a lot less money than you think nowadays. The other is having a great B2B experience. If you're on the B2B side, Amazon, in my opinion, still has a long ways to go with B2B. There's so many ways to be effective with B2B e-commerce that make you unique and that you can kind of really have an amazing competitive advantage against Amazon. So really building this highly personalized B2B experience that's effective, I think it can also work really, really well. And there's a lot to that. I mean, it would have to be like its own separate video for me to talk about that. But I just want you to start thinking about these things. The other is having highly curated products. So, Amazon's had everything, so it's kind of like overwhelming. You look at the reviews, you kind of like buy something that maybe you can afford or you feel like is a good value. But obviously, it's kind of like everything and it's overwhelming. So if you're in a niche and you're selling cameras or whatever, food or whatever it is, and you're like, hey, we have the best of this type of product and you're really curating the products, you can build some brand loyalty and kind of build a brand experience around these really curated products that you personally have invested knowledge in, or your company has invested to be the best at understanding a lot about those products. I think that can be really effective. And then you may still sell on Amazon. Maybe you sell some sort of commodity products on Amazon, but your high-end curated products are on your website. The other is having user-generated content. So this could be Instagram, like snippets on your brand. So when people are like, hey, I'm wearing this hat, and they tag your brand, you can actually have that populate on your website, or it could be reviews. User-generated content can really help sell your product on your website. And then people want to come to your site, see what other people are experiencing, and it's a much more fun experience to buy. And then lastly is just really personalizing the experience. It kind of ties into some of these other aspects, but there's a lot of ways to become more personalized and really personalize the experience at more of like a one-to-one or segment level that can really be more intimate than Amazon. Amazon has obviously personalization built into their software, but it's such a big company, it's going to be somewhat generic in certain ways, so I think there's a lot of ways to become a little bit more unique with personalization. The other big area I think is subscription. So subscription has a lot of opportunity. Amazon has subscription, but a lot of products don't have subscription. Actually, the other day I wanted to try and sign up for subscription. They didn't have it for a product that I wanted. So I think there's a lot of personalization and subscription could actually go hand in hand. So those are some of the ways that I think you can beat Amazon.